Is this Charles versus Shane for sure?
Huh? Okay, tell him. If he's taking too long, make him get his way again.
Come on.
That's good stuff. You gotta watch it?
Yeah, a little bit. Rance, what's your new paper? What's your new paper?
Let's get these reset here. Now, next up, welcome to the stream. Well, we have. Oh, let's change the names real quick. Charles versus. Just double check that that's actually here. Charles and Shane. Ooh, that's a mishap. Okay. Versus Shane. How about you guys want to know what we were talking about?
Do they have your lineup?
And as we are struggling to get this game started, the teams need to get their lineups in. And looks like our delay is actually not bad. Let's just make sure that we're streaming here. Looks like we have Charles versus Shane.
Elden, get the game started. Hurry up!
Charles Shane.
Oh, are you sitting there after? He was asking me sitting there after.
Looks like.
Wait, so do you need me to line that?
We are getting this going right around, folks. Let's make sure that we remember to get this broadcast going. Let's reset those sets.
No, I think
we do. Looks like we need to go fix a camera. So let's go do that real quick.
No, I should step out. Let's just mute this mic here.
Testing.
Testing.
Are you sitting?
Test.
You sub in for Kale, Abel subs in for me at the exact same time.
Yeah. So Kale, you're over there.
And it's one, he would rotate in here. He would rotate in here.
I'm gonna put this one over here.
And then.
Yeah, Jared, you're technically not supposed to have it on. Like for Jared, he's good for the dark monitor.
Now we are gonna get right along here. I believe the rule is 6 subs. Let's get this ball. We are going to move along here. We have Jeremy Owen up to serve. Isaac's receive. Chris set. Paul puts it over. Ren Sanders saving it. His own mishap. Chris Mason. I'm not sure what the call there was, but Jeremy serve. And with the service ace off of Paul, another point Charles. Yo, those aces. Those look nice.
Oh, thank you.
Isaac's receive. So there's cheap, so they're like 60 bucks. 75. Yeah. Point Charles. Jeremy receive. Or sorry, Isaac's receive. Paul spike. In right at the corner of the court. Point to Shane. And James Bryant to serve. Charles to receive. Jonah putting it right over. Oh, and they think that they can get away with a little bit of shoe tying here. They shouldn't be able to do that. Jonah serve. Receive Andrew. Set from Shane. Chris putting it over. Receive Ren. Jerem to Charles with the left-handed spike. And a block just dumped down by Charles. Point Charles. Jonah Jenkins to serve. And he's muscles his way out of bounds. And Chris Mason to serve, but didn't quite get that into the net. Point to Charles. Jared Michael to serve. Received by Russell. James Bryant. Set. They catch from Jared Michael trying to get this from Jared Michael we have Shane. Shane to serve. Subs with Crosley coming in for Anderson. Charles Bryant. Receive. Kale. Spiking it out of bounds. Point to Shane.
You got it, Kelly. You're just a little under. That's it.
Shane to serve. Jonah Jenkins receive. Charles Bryant saving that. Jonah putting it back over. Paul and Shane having his own little scuffle, but losing the point to Charles. 7-4. Kale to serve, and looks like they're trying to get subs checked in. Hopefully I'm not muted. Okay. didn't see what happened there. Set Paul Russell with Jerem blocking, stuffing that, but then Shane saving it. Jared Michael, free ball. Jerem to Ren. Save. Tooling it off of the Libero. Point to Charles. I believe. And it looks like we have Paul trying to get it in. There we have 4 hits off of Shane. Point to Charles. Kale to serve. Receive Paul. Joseph trying to save it, but can't quite get it. Point to Charles. Kale to serve. And they are going really fast, so I'm going to try and keep up with them. And James setting to everyone but nobody at once. And they just let it drop there. Point to Charles. Eldon is going real fast. Kale to serve. Shane to go. Paul just puts it over. Jonah to Ren. And Ren hits it right into the net. Point to Shane. Let me get back in frame here. And Paul to serve. Received by Jameson. They can't really save that one. Point to Shane. As Shane starts, hopefully with some momentum here. Jared Michael to Jameson to Ren. And there was a tool off of there. Point to Charles. And Charles will serve. Receive Paul. James setting to Russell. Russell can't quite get that in there. Oops. Point to Charles. And we have Abel. Oh, it looks like he was into the net. Oh, nope, that calls that he crossed. Point to Shane. Russell to serve. Charles to Jameson. And Jonah can't quite get it over the net there. Point to Shane. Russell to serve. Jared Michael. And then as a joust attempts to happen, James wins over Jonah. Russell to serve. Point to Shane. Jared Michael receive. Abel doing a setter's dump, but can't quite get it inbounds. Point to Shane. This momentum is definitely in Shane's favor. Receive Jonah to Jameson. To Jonah. To Paul. Paul giving a free ball to and Charles set to Ren Sanders. Paul to receive. Chris Mason swings over that, and Charles puts it on the ground. Point to Shane. Russell to serve. Charles receive. Jameson setting to Jonah. Super spike off of Jonah. Attempted to be saved by Shane. Point to Charles. And Ren Sanders to serve. Into the net. Point to Shane. Whew, I am running like 50 miles an hour with my mouth here. I hope that this is getting picked up. Joseph Crosley to serve. And right up, not where Charles wants it. Point to Shane. Thank you. Next up, Joseph serve. Jonah tipping it over from Abel. James setting up Chris Mason into the block. Free ball. Abel tapping that inbounds this time. Point to Charles. Now, I want to warn the stream here that I am going to be leaving to go practice my game, but hopefully that won't happen. Jerem serve. James to set. Chris Mason jousting with two blockers, manages to get it over. Jerem set to Jonah. Free ball Charles. Jerem to Charles. Anderson to James. Back row spike from Paul. Jerem setting up to Kale. Received by Anderson. Jay Anderson. That is a massive net off of Jared Michael, I believe. That was an insane net. Whew. I need some water. James Bryan serve. Charles Bryan receive. Jerem attempting a quick for Jared Michael. Can't quite get it there. Tying it up with Shane, 15-15. James Bryant serve. Charles Bryant receive, but it can't quite go out. Next up, Shane, 16-15. These teams need to slow down. Ren Sanders receive. Charles Bryant can't quite get it in there. Point to Shane. You guys can do plays. You don't have to go so fast. James Bryant to Charles Bryant. Jerem attempting another quick. Jared Michael is signaling he wants it higher. James Bryant to serve. Kale receives. Charles Bryant sets up Jonah with a backhand spike, but can't quite get it over.
Hey boys, get out of this. Get out of it. Let's go.
They could really use a timeout if they want to stop.
Easy serve in the world.
And that was out. Luckily not touched by either of the defenders that were going for it. Point to Charles. Next serve, Jonah. And serving out. Point to Shane. 2016 Shane. And Chris Mason to serve. Jonah receive. Jerem set. Attempting an even higher quick, but that didn't quite out of that. And a well-needed timeout for Charles to really stop that and to hopefully they can slow it down. Unfortunately, we have a lower ceiling, and so trying to slow it down with higher sets isn't really an option here. But hopefully they can figure something out. 16-21, Charles. I'm gonna get some water. That was kind of brutal. Quick. Let's get the score updated here. Spike Charles received Anderson. Shane tapping it over. Jonah saving it. Charles over. James Bryant to Shane, who spikes it off of Jonah. Point Shane. Chris Mason to serve. Ren Sanders, nice and high receive. Charles into the block, but back off, sending it back to him. Russell with a tip over. Jerem setting to Kale. Right into that gap. Point to Charles. 17-13. Jared Michael to serve.
You're in that position?
And can't quite get it over. Set point for Shane. And Shane can't quite close it in there. Charles, 18-24. we have some substitutions. Jameson to serve, and Abel coming in as the wing spiker. Jameson serve, Shane receive, James Bryant setting to Paul, looks like. Paul off the block, shaved by Shane. Ren Sanders setting to Charles off the block, Shane saving again. This is pretty fast. Charles saving that. With a super spike from Ren Sanders. 19 to 24. We have Jameson to serve. Received by Shane, set Jacob, or James Bryant. Off, and Paul closes out the set with a spike, and Jeremiah cannot pick it up. Shane, as they go forth into those, I will wonder. I wonder if I should be checking batteries. We are fine with 75% here. Let's see if I can get this camera set up. Let me see, I can probably just check. Next stream is. It doesn't help me. It's like the main court. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, he's. It is when there's like no plays happening. It's just receive, set, and spike, and then receive. They're like going like a million miles. Well, I should say that they're having plays. They're just not. Yeah, they're not like appreciated. I guess if that makes sense. Yeah, like there was some attempts at some quicks here, but they didn't really land, and so they just went into a tempo 1, and I think that's just what everybody's doing, and it's messing a lot of people up.
I got Russell right there and Libero switching him out. I give the most immaculate
But let's try. Oh, we got Thomas over here. Thomas is playing the next game.
I'm like, oh, it's so pretty.
Thomas is on there. So I gotta go to my game. When is the next game supposed to start? What is happening here?
We got the last point. It must be somewhere over there. I did find it right there. The refs are supposed to have the ball.
Honestly, last game was a bit. Didn't have it.
After the set,
Push back this way.
And it looks like everyone is looking for the ball. It looks like somebody lost it. We don't know where that one went. James Bryant to serve as we start off this set. Receive Jared Michaels. Center dump from Jamison, put over by Chris Mason. Ren Sanders off of the block, and Jerem attempts to save it, but puts it into the ceiling, giving Charles their first. I think that Shane their first point. Excuse me. Jonah puts it into the block, giving Shane another point. Yeah. Okay, this is confusing me. That's okay. We'll figure this out. James Bryant to serve. Received by Charles Bryant. Jamison set. Ren Sanders up. Received by James Bryant. Blocked over by Shane. Set. Ren Sanders putting it over. And then Chris Mason free ball for Shane. Jonah tapping it over. Libero saving them there. Looks like we have more connectivity issues. Connected. Let's see if we can move that. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have some connectivity issues on this stream. Bear with us for a bit. Looks like a point to Charles for the first point of the set. Next up, Jerem to serve. Received by Anderson. Oh, looks like barely getting that over with James Bryant. Shane to Jonah. And tapping it out. We have a celebrator over here. Point to Shane. And subs. That. Oh, yeah, right. Chris Mason serve. Jared Michael receive. Oh. More connectivity issues. Oh, now we're back. Point Shane, I guess. Chris Mason to Jared Owen. Jonah again. Oh, and a cross. Alright, I'm going to go check this camera real quick because this is kind of not going well. Let's try restart. Bear with us, folks, as I attempt to restart this. Go into live mode. Let's see, Jonah serve. James receive. Paul to spike. Out for 1 point. Point Charles. Oh, looks like I missed a point there. So 3. Something is happening with that camera over there. I'm not sure what it is. Paul tapping it over. Jamison to Charles, and Charles can't quite get it. Point to Shane. Looks like I missed another point trying to get this. Let's stream that. See if we can't get this camera up and running. Sorry about that, folks, but sometimes this just happens. Set James to Russell. Russell hitting it out. A point to... I get these teams mixed up. Who is this? Charles. 5-5. Ren Sanders to serve. And he can't get it over the net. Point to Shane. Shane taking the lead, 6-5. Ren Sanders to Jamison to Jared Michael, who taps it over. Received by the Libero. Russell Weaver taps it over. Jerem receives. Jamison to Charles, off of the block, but Jerem can't quite save it. We have a point to Shane. Paul serve. Jonah receive. Off of the ceiling. Point to Shane. Ball serve. And it's out. Point to Charles. And next up we have Jameson going to serve. It's taking 8 seconds. Or not. Off the net. Shane saving it. A little bit of confusion there, but we have. Charles shutting down James right there. Point to Charles. Jameson serve. Zizek's the libero. And Charles smashing that down with a super spike. Point Charles, tying it up to 8-8. Next up we have Jameson to serve. Libero receive. James Bryant to Russell. Off of the block. And up for giving a point to Shane. And I'm having some trouble here because the jerseys are swapped. Shane having black, which is usually home. But not this time. Charles can't quite get that over. Point to Shane. Russell serve. Jerem to a monster block off of Joseph and James. Another point to Shane. In my mind, I say that home is black. Home is white. Oh, I have it mixed up then, but that's throwing me off. And with that one, we have Ren off the ceiling. Point to Shane. Russell to serve. And delay. There we go. Jonah receive. Free ball there, but both Joseph and James jump for the spike. Unsuccessfully. Next up, we have a free ball for Charles, which ends in a spike from Jared Michael. Point Charles. Ball receive. Joseph with the quick. And off of Jonah, you can't get it onto the other side. We have point to Shane. Joseph to serve. Received by Jared Michael. Jerem to Jonah, tapping it over. I'm not sure how many counts that was. Looks like I was right. This is a 4 count. Substitutions. Point Charles. Yeah, normally they can't do that. Shane putting it over. And some of the team is not liking that there wasn't a call there. Looked like one motion to me, but probably wasn't. And Charles tries to save it there. Point to Shane. A lot of the madness here. I'm looking a bunch of different ways. I would not want to be Elden right now. James Bryant to serve. Charles Bryant to receive. Set Jerem. Jonah tapping it over. Saved by Andrew. Chris Mason putting it over. Going for the block. Andrew Anderson putting it over, giving free ball to Charles. Jerem to Ren Sanders, who taps it over the block and can't be saved. Point to Charles. Next serve, Jerem Owen. Receive Paul Bryant, put it over by Shane. Set Abel from Ren Sanders. I believe there was a touch there, being a super spike from Ren Sanders. Points to Charles. Jerem Owen serve. Serving out. Point to Shane. Chris Mason's serve received by Charles. Jonah tapping it right in front of the net. Point to Charles. Jonah Jenkins to serve. Receive Russell. James Bryant serving, or setting. And Shane killing it on the floor. Point to Shane. Shane doing some substitutions. Joseph and Andrew. Sub Shane Crosley to serve. Receive Jerem. Put over by Charles. Set from James Bryant to Paul, who just taps it over. Jerem Owen to Ren Sanders. Received by Libero, but no one is there to save it. Point to Charles. Oh. Yes, that is the right score. Ren Sanders serve. Receive Shane right in the nick of time. James putting it over. Jerem to Abel. To Charles. Right off of the defender, Shane. Point to Charles. Ren Sanders serve. 15-16. Libero takes it up. James Bryant goes. A little bit of confusion, but Joseph Crosley puts it over for a free ball. Kale comes to kill it and puts it saved by Shane. Russell sets it over. Receive by Jonah. Charles bringing it down on the floor on the other side. Point to Charles, tying it up 16-16. Ren Sanders keeping up the momentum. Shane receive. James setting it right over to the side. Charles tapping it over to James. James putting it over to Jerem. Abel set. Charles is going to a block. Paul going to left-hand spike. Abel puts it over. Free ball for Shane. Attempting. James and Joseph attempting to do a quick, unsuccessfully. Point Charles. Ren serve. Shane to James. Ren receive. And Charles brings the hammer down on Russell. Point Charles. And looks like a well-needed timeout. So we'll cut off that momentum. And they should consider going slower with their plays. They would go higher on themselves. And they were killing them. But then again, it was Brady versus Yeah. It is harder. Well, I think that I remember that with our first and last one. And I keep saying that. Alright, what do we got here? Kale pulling it in. Point to Charles. Ren Sanders will return to the service line. And receive Shane. James to Paul, who is shut down by Charles Bryant with a monster block. Point Charles. Ren serve. Shane receive. And with nobody there to take it. Point Charles. Charles keeping the lead as they attempt to get their first set. Paul over to Russell. Russell for free ball. Jonah doing a little scuffle, saving that. James over to Russell. Good dig from Abel. Jonah from the back row. And Isaac saving that. And Paul can't get over the wall that is the single man wall that is Charles. 22-16, Ren serve. Sub, a good dig from Jonah. Kale to Charles. Shane on the receive. James to, oh, that was a big net fault from Russell. Point Charles. 23-16. They are not slowing down. Shane receive. James to Russell. Russell tapping it over for a free ball. Kale putting it in for set points. Charles and Ren returning to the service line, maybe for their last time in this set. Shane receive. James set. Paul taking it. Taking it down, stopping the set point. Point for Shane. Yeah, Paul Bryant up to the service line. Paul losing the set on the serve. The second set to Charles. Being a 1-1. Okay. And now I am going to go check that camera because it is I think I will go ahead and disconnect that camera. Actually, let's connect.
I did get one on
Alright, sorry folks, let's get this camera going. The score is 1-1 now. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to get out of here soon, so maybe we'll shut this camera off in a moment. Let's see, come on, you're the one having problems. Connection timed out. Let's try
Elden! Elden!
Let's go. Stop arguing. Why are we wasting time?
It's probably a good thing you're not seeing this. There's a dispute that I don't really want to cover. And we're back. So, we have... That should be 2.
You look like it, but I wasn't in good enough perspective.
It did. The same crowd at first.
I was going to call it, but I was on this side, not on this side.
That's okay. It was minor.
Stop hitting that.
Serve Charles. Charles with a super spike, just in time. See that there. And as I check my watch, I will have to leave in about 5 or 10 minutes. Jonah, serve. Libero. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe I will just leave this going to see if anyone picks it up. Maybe I'll call. Thomas, see if he wants to commentate. But yeah, I gotta go get to my game though. So. Yeah, I will see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Hopefully we have connectivity issues again. What is happening today? Apologies, folks. My camera is just having issues, I suppose. Alright, I'm just going to get out of here. Hopefully it goes okay for you guys. Yeah, we'll see you later.
Hey, YouTube, check in.
okay? Johnny might need help with the loop. I'm going to call him back. When you're done with that, can you just call him and see?
Serves into the net. Get a point for Shane. All serving. Good serve received by Ren. Jerem set. Over the net. Ball back row spike received by Ren. Jerem sets it to Charles.
Raise it up.
We're recording again. All right, Charles is serving. Paul receives. James sets it to Russell. Russell tips it over to the back. Jerem sets it to
You would know more, you're hired.
Don't call that your call, Elden.
Don't let him call it. Hey, no.
Not that hard.
Wait till they whistle. Charles, wait until they whistle.
I saw he's off. His right foot was off the line. Over the line. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! how it works.
No, that's good. That's good. That's allowed. This is allowed. This is allowed. Yeah, that's good. As long as they're over it.
If they step on it though, then it's
If they
Hey, carry on. Just don't do that next time.
Let's go, Ren.
Nice, we're good. Clean it up.
He is now.
Yes, it's gotta be.
He's trying to catch it up.
Can you tell me what it is? Oh, yeah, I was like, no.
Three.
Or second.
Who's home? I'm like, man, I gotta start working harder.
Hey, home is second just to see. Just be careful. Elden! Net on James. When you wait for the block. Come back, guys.
Take it back. Do you like my set on my knees?